A storm of allegations. Sean, Diddy, Combs faces over 100 new assault claims. The hip-hop mogul under fire. In a shocking development that has reverberated through the entertainment industry, Sean, Diddy, Combs, the iconic hip-hop mogul, is facing a barrage of new sexual assault allegations. Over 100 individuals have come forward, accusing Combs of a range of offenses, including rape, sexual assault, and sexual exploitation. The allegations span decades and involve both men and women, some of whom were minors at the time of the alleged incidents. For a man who once dominated the music industry with charisma, ambition, and unrelenting success, these allegations are nothing short of career-defining. Attorney Tony Buzbee takes the lead. Houston-based attorney Tony Buzbee, a prominent figure in high-profile legal cases, is representing the accusers. Buzbee, known for his assertive style and involvement in previous high-stakes lawsuits, such as those involving NFL quarterback Deshaun Watson, has announced plans to file lawsuits on behalf of 120 clients, detailing their allegations against Combs. Buzbee has described the claims as shocking and disturbing, emphasizing the gravity of the accusations. Buzbee's involvement in the case has added considerable weight to the allegations. He is not one to back down easily, and his past victories in legal battles suggest that he intends to see the case through to the end. In a press statement, Buzbee explained that the accusers are coming forward in an effort to hold Combs accountable and seek justice for the trauma they've endured. This is not about money, he insisted. This is about empowering survivors to finally speak their truth. The allegations. A timeline of accusations. The allegations against Combs are both varied and far-reaching, touching on multiple aspects of sexual misconduct and exploitation. Many of the accusations go back to the early days of his career, when Combs was climbing the ladder of success in the music industry and eventually solidifying his status as one of hip-hop's most influential figures. 1. Sexual assault. A number of accusers claim they were forced to engage in sexual acts with Combs under duress, often involving drugs or alcohol. Several women have recounted harrowing experiences where they claim they were invited to private parties, only to find themselves in compromising situations. These parties, often masked as industry networking events, reportedly took a dark turn, leading to incidents where attendees say they were assaulted. One woman, who chose to remain anonymous, recounted her ordeal. "I thought I was going to a party to meet industry executives. Instead, I found myself being manipulated into a situation I never agreed to." Many of these incidents allegedly took place at private residences and rented mansions during Combs' famed white parties, which were a staple of celebrity culture in the late 90s and early 2000s. 2. Sexual exploitation. Several individuals have also accused Combs of exploiting his power within the entertainment industry to coerce them into sexual encounters. These accounts depict a pattern of abuse that highlights the imbalance of power between Combs and aspiring artists or employees who felt they had no choice but to comply. This is a troubling aspect of the case, as it points to a broader culture within the entertainment industry where powerful figures leverage their influence to take advantage of vulnerable individuals. A former employee, who worked for Combs' record label, Bad Boy Records, detailed how she was constantly pressured to attend private meetings and parties, which eventually led to unwanted advances. "I felt like my entire career was hanging by a thread, and if I didn't comply, I'd be blacklisted," she explained. 3. Child sexual abuse. Perhaps the most disturbing of the allegations are those involving minors. Multiple accusers allege that Combs sexually abused them when they were underage, with some incidents allegedly occurring at parties where alcohol and drugs were readily available. These accusations paint a grim picture of an environment where underage individuals were exposed to dangerous situations, often with no supervision or protection. Child advocacy groups have already weighed in, calling for a full investigation and urging law enforcement to take immediate action. The potential involvement of minors has transformed this case from a high-profile scandal into a societal concern that extends beyond the entertainment industry. Combs denies the allegations. In response to the mounting accusations, Combs has vehemently denied all allegations. Through his attorney, he has released statements categorically dismissing the claims as false and defamatory. Combs has made it clear that he intends to vigorously defend himself in court, adding that he has been unfairly targeted due to his wealth and public persona. His legal team has also suggested that many of the accusers are seeking financial gain and that their claims are part of a coordinated attempt to destroy his legacy. Combs took to social media to address his fans, writing, "I have always been about love and positivity. These allegations are baseless, and I will not allow them to tarnish the work I've done to uplift my community." However, his public statements have done little to quell the growing skepticism surrounding his conduct, especially as more alleged victims come forward. A culture of silence and power dynamics in entertainment. The allegations against Combs have reopened a larger conversation about the entertainment industry and its culture of silence. For years, many powerful figures have operated with impunity, protected by layers of influence, money, and enablers. The #MeToo movement, which gained momentum in 2017, brought a wave of sexual misconduct claims to light, toppling once untouchable figures such as Harvey Weinstein and Bill Cosby. Combs now finds himself as the latest prominent figure caught in the crosshairs of this cultural reckoning. Power dynamics play a crucial role in the allegations against Combs. As the head of Bad Boy Records, Combs held immense sway over the careers of countless artists, producers, and aspiring talents. This influence, combined with his wealth and status, may have created an environment where accusers felt powerless to speak up. Fear of retaliation, being blacklisted, or having their careers destroyed could explain why many of these allegations are only now coming to light. The impact on Combs' career and legacy. The fallout from these allegations could be devastating for Combs, both personally and professionally. Over the years, he has built a multi-billion-dollar empire, encompassing music, fashion, media, and alcohol brands. He has long been celebrated not only as a successful artist but also as a savvy businessman who transcended hip-hop to become a mainstream cultural icon. Endorsement deals are often the first casualty in such scandals, and Combs may find his partnerships with major brands in jeopardy. In a world where public perception directly affects profitability, companies may choose to distance themselves from Combs to avoid backlash. Combs' liquor brand, Ciroc, and his media network, Revolt TV, could also face scrutiny, with stakeholders reconsidering their association. The entertainment industry is notoriously unforgiving when it comes to allegations of this nature. If these claims gain traction, Combs could see significant financial losses, cancelled contracts, and a tarnished reputation that could irreparably damage his legacy. The music industry, while often seen as a bastion of second chances, may not be as forgiving in this era of increased accountability. Support and backlash. A divided public. The public response to the allegations against Combs has been mixed. On one side, there are those who have rallied behind the accusers, calling for a full investigation and expressing their belief in the importance of holding powerful figures accountable. Social media has been flooded with messages of support for the survivors, with many people drawing parallels between Combs' case and other high-profile #MeToo cases. Hashtags like #JusticeForSurvivors and #MuteDiddy have gained traction, reflecting a growing movement to distance the culture from those accused of sexual misconduct. On the other side, Combs still has a considerable base of supporters who remain loyal to the artist. Many fans have expressed their doubts about the validity of the accusations, arguing that the timing and sheer number of claims suggest an orchestrated effort to bring down a successful black man. Innocent until proven guilty has become a rallying cry for those who believe Combs is being targeted because of his wealth and influence. Some prominent figures in the entertainment industry have also voiced their support, emphasizing the importance of due process and warning against a rush to judgment. The legal battle ahead. The legal battle between Combs and his accusers is expected to be long and complex. With over 100 accusers and multiple allegations spanning several decades, the case will likely involve extensive discovery, depositions, and a drawn-out pretrial process. Each allegation will need to be examined on its own merits, with both sides presenting evidence and witness testimonies. Attorney Tony Buzbee has indicated that he is prepared to take the case to trial if necessary, though he also mentioned the possibility of settlements in certain instances. Our priority is justice for the survivors, Buzbee stated. Whether that means a trial or a settlement, we will pursue whatever path brings closure and accountability. The involvement of so many accusers also means that the case could potentially turn into a class action lawsuit, depending on how the claims are grouped and presented in court. Such a move could add additional pressure on Combs to consider settlements, especially if the evidence presented is deemed credible.